A certain group of ponies seem to have forgotten the lessons of Party of One.
Don't ignore Pinkie, or she'll cut you!
Hello everyone, I'm Nozavix, back again to blindly delve into a writer's analysis of a children's show on a gaming channel. But it's my channel and I do what I want. Well, that was weird. I'm sure it'll never happen again. I was gonna let my video basically calling Celestia a fraudulent mastermind sit for a while in order to gauge the response, but here I am again, for one reason. MLP finally had a guest star, and it's Weird Al Yankovic of all people. Actually, no, I totally expect this from him. I'm going to break this episode down throughout my whole spiel here, but this is the main point. It's a good episode. It made me laugh, and that normally doesn't happen with television. Go watch it some more, okay? Okay. So, this episode starts off with Pinkie being Pinkie. That doesn't seem all too common so far in Season 4. I don't remember her in any other episode this season other than Pinkie Apple Pie, Bats, and Power Ponies. In every other episode, she's either doing nothing or just a complete idiot played for laughs and then tossed away so the real stars can do their thing. More of Pinkie being Pinkie, please. Pinkie spends the first few minutes gathering party supplies to a nice little musical number, with the whole town singing along behind her and talking about parties she's thrown for them, which means continuity! And that's another bit I've stolen other than this background. Wait a minute. Roll back that tape. Is that Diamond Tiara smiling? Are we sure nobody's checked Pinkie's mane for a horn? Because that must be some really powerful magic to do that one. This episode is very heavy on the music, by the way, and that's just spoiling it. There's loads more than normal. And it just begs the question, what happens whenever a song breaks out in Ponyville? Does everyone just stop what they're doing and join in? Has there ever been, an accident or a robbery because of this? I mean, Mr. and Mrs. K could easily burn down Sugar Cube Corner if they forget to turn the oven off because someone started a musical number. Ah, well, horse logic. It's revealed afterwards all this preparations for Rainbow Dash's birthday, and also the day she moved to Ponyville from Cloudsdale. Wow, I don't know if it makes it easier, flying and all, but damn, I would hate to move all my stuff on my birthday. Maybe Dash isn't as lazy as I give her credit for. That aside, while Pinkie's trying to sort out Dash's party, and explains how serious she is about making it the best one ever, and Fluttershy has a pretty cute moment off of it, about picnic parties. A new pony arrives, and it's Cheese Sandwich, the incarnation of Weird Al and a rival party pony that immediately takes the town into another musical number. Seriously, something needs to burn down during all of these musical numbers. And the town immediately leaves Pinkie behind, completely deflating her spirit. To be honest, I don't know if it's the fact I was swimming in cough medicine at the time or what, but I actually felt bad for her at that point. She gets completely upstaged and pushed to the side, which is actually a bit odd. It's not 2 episodes ago. The birthday girl in question was supposed to have learned not to toss her friends aside when the better version appears. What makes it worse is that Twilight comes to Sugar Cube Corner right after this and asks a depressed-looking Pinkie if she wanted to help Cheese Sandwich with the party. Seriously, Twilight? I know it was 3 seasons ago, but remember this.
Don't ignore Pinkie, or she'll cut you!
Sorry, I just wanted to use that bit again. After Twilight's really kind of bitchy move, Pinkie gets a solo musical number this time. Wait, 3 in 1 episode? Dear Celestia, they're really breaking out all the stops. During this little song, Pinkie goes through a montage of her trying to find other jobs, and failing horribly. I'm also pretty sure she kills a few people, as she used a cupcake as a surgical instrument, and built a house out of balloons and concrete. After all of these jobs fail, she basically gives up, putting away her party cannon and deflating her balloons before looking at pictures of all her parties so far, and slowly warms up to the idea that she can out-party Cheese, or at least give it her best shot. And this is Pinkie's element, being able to look at any challenge and step up to it. I still don't know why her element isn't bravery instead of laughter. One missed opportunity I did notice, however, is that she never gets her old Pinkamena hair, even though it's established that when she feels ignored, her hair loses all poofiness, and she does go a bit insane. Ah well, I suppose she was sad, not psychopath sad. With a new fire in her spirit, Pinkie arrives at the party site and challenges Cheese to a goof-off at high noon. Unfortunately, it's already 3 o'clock, so it's rescheduled. 3:10 to goof-off. I shit you not, they made those references, and I'm a sucker for good westerns. When the goof-off begins, a 4th musical number begins, and Rainbow Dash is given the honor of judging who wins. But the antics become more and more grandiose, and surprisingly violent, with Cheese even plagiarizing some lines from Pinkie's Smile song before Dash is crushed beneath a giant piñata. This gives Pinkie her rainbow eyes, and she realizes she's been doing it wrong, ruining Dash's birthday by making it a competition. Normally that's Dash's job. Though, in my opinion, Pinkie's in the right the whole way through this episode. The ponies of Ponyville are kind of being dicks the entire time. Pinkie starts to skip town before her friends stop her, and Cheese admits that his whole past was a lie. He became a party pony basically by ripping off Pinkie's shtick when he stumbled into one of her parties as a kid. And by the way, this is explained in another musical number. That's 5 in one episode. Good God, are we getting spoiled here. By the end of it, everyone's learned their lesson and the party goes off without a hitch, in a very Pinkie Pie fashion. Oh, and there's another musical number throughout. 6. Freaking 6. I knew a Weird Al episode would be musical, but holy damn. Oh, and then Pinkie gets her key. It's a rubber chicken. I want to say I expected something different, but then I remember it's Pinkie Pie. It would be a rubber chicken. Alright, analysis time. While this episode feels relatively simple in its setup, I'll be damned if it isn't a well put together premise, and it fits a time slot perfectly, unlike some other episodes that did seem rather rushed because it really needed 2 episodes, but you really can't have a 2-parter for every episode. It set up the conflict and resolved it without feeling rushed. I don't know if it's the fact that it's Pinkie or not, and she's normally just a volatile personality, but her shift from mopey to determined feels right. Not too slow, not super fast. I like it. As a bonus, since we have Cheese Sandwich, basically an alternate Pinkie, right down to what amounts to fourth wall breaking superpowers, watching them bend physics at their will is really amazing, and it makes for some awesome visuals. And they get better when the goof-off happens, when these breaks are used against the other, pulling a party tank out of nowhere, and a giant parade float made of cheese, of all things. I'm not really sure what can be said about this episode from a writing standpoint. There's some really great visual gags, some great emotion on Pinkie's end, and to be honest, I hate Cheese Sandwich. Or rather, what he did. Maybe he got caught up in the excitement, but his reveal that he was inspired by Pinkie just makes his theft of her bit without even offering to share all the worse because of it. He knew it was Pinkie's bit, and he took the job anyway. No, it's totally a dick move on his part. If I was Pinkie, I'd put his head in the party cannon and keep pulling that string until he stopped moving. But then again, that's probably closer to Pinkamena than Pinkie. So that is Pinkie Pride. The first episode I felt I had to rant and rave about because other than some stupidity on the part of the townsfolk, this episode was almost perfect. It's Pinkie at her pinkiest, and it amuses me. Well done, second best pony. Well done. And that's me done. Another video about horses from a channel that's supposed to be about games. But hey, you want to see some of those games or more of these? Like, comment, favorite, subscribe, and I will see you next time.